Okay. Hello, everyone. So to start this video, I'm going to introduce myself. So my name is Adam Lawson. So I major in international business and pursuing my Bachelor of Commerce degree in Curtin University. Now, in this video, I'm going to tell what I've learned so far in my university, and what I've experienced, and also what I've learned in enhancing your business mind. And furthermore, I'm going to show you all my employability tool, my career plan, and to finish up this presentation, I'm going to give a message to my future self so that I will remember this video from so on. Now, let's begin. Okay, so in this part, I'm going to explain my employability tool. Now, this is my personalized employability profile, which I created by my own. This is the latest one I had. So I did make this back in strategic career design, but however, the file got missing, so I have to create a new one. Now, if you look on the left right here, these are the results they gave me, as you can see here. Now, from the result, I do have a high score of ethical literacy. So ethical literacy means that the upholding of ethical values, which is what I'm quite good at. So I was raised by my parents in a ethical and morally way, because there are three don'ts that describe myself. So don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal. So honesty and integrity is the key of many employees. So thankfully I have those skills. So I have integrity and I'm willing to take responsibility for what I have done. Now again, in my digital literacy, um, thanks to the school, of course, I managed to learn about new technical skills on my laptop. Of course, now I know how the IT works, and thankfully now the core literacy. Now of course I did need to improve my emotional literacy, because I could not control. Because sometimes when I'm in a bad situation, I could not control my emotions. And also for rhetorical skill, learning literacy, and my career literacy. Now, career literacy, I need to get some work in that, because sometimes my plan is a bit mixed up, but I managed to get hold of that. Now, of course, this tool is very important because it helps you to know which employability skill you're good at and which skills you need to improve. So it is essential for our students to have this skill. Okay, so enhancing your business mind is quite a unique subject that I've learned so far. Now, so I've learned a lot in enhancing your business mind. For example, like I did a pitch for them in front of everyone else. Now, I did many elevator pitches before enhancing your business mind, but however, this one's completely different. This is the first time I used the gated pitch format. Now, thanks to this, I'll learn about the format. Now, the first time is that I paired up with someone else. Now, of course, it did not end well for the first time, but the second time I did it, I managed to use the structure very well, and I get better at it. Now, what makes it more interesting is that this subject is actually very fun, because there's a lot of activities I've done. So I did a marshmallow challenge that put spaghettis on, but we did not do well for the first time because we could not coordinate. But the second time we did it, we coordinate each other, and then we emphasize on using a teamwork platform. Now, the Lego one for me is the fun one. I did it with my own people that I know, and it was fun. And I built and we built quite a good structure for it. Now, from this subject, I learned that it is valuable to learn from your mistakes. Now, of course, the gated pitch and the reflection I did was okay. To be honest, it's not that good, but it does give me a learning point on how to write a good reflection in the future. And also, it learns about teamwork and communication with your partners. Okay, so my time in university is quite unique. Now, first of all, I entered Curtin online because Singapore was in lockdown before. Now, thankfully, I managed to meet some friends and we did a lot of fun together. So, for example, I did an origami back in SED. It was fun. It was fun, but sadly, I could not meet them. But although I met them when it was offline. Now, after I did my online courses, I take a leave of absence because Singapore was still locked down. But then in 2022, I managed to return to Singapore, Curtin Singapore specifically, and when I first entered there, because I could not experience the whole new campus, because the old campus, because they just moved in. But I did manage to make some new friends. I spent a lot of time to them. We had some good times. We hang out together, and we celebrate. We do our assignments together. And now I take international. So far, I enjoy my international business courses because I want to learn what does the business world how does the business world works. I need to learn how what is the Western concept of business and the Eastern concept of business, which is why it is very interesting for me to learn the difference of business culture between the two big cultures, of course. Now, I may have plans to further my studies. I'm planning to take my master's to the United States, but currently I am right now pursuing a career in Singapore as a consultant. Now, okay, speaking of that, let's move on to the next section. Now, this is my career plan. Now, I use an Odyssey template to showcase my three of my plans. Now, my main path is going to be the first one. Now, after I complete my studies in Curtin University, I will pursue my career as a management consultant. Now, of course, that I also need to learn how to invest as well, because I also need to have my second stream of income, because not only one. Now, my second is to have a master's degree. Now, master's degree is similar path. The difference is that I want to have a master's degree because from what I've heard from everybody else, that it could have you could have a strong credentials in your CV, and employers who want to hire you quickly. Now, the third one is very it could be it's very nice, but it could be challenging as well. It could be an entrepreneur. Now, of course, I'll have to work myself first, and then I'll quit my job one day, and then I'll open a business with a partner. Now, of course, I'm going to use the first one as the realistic one, as the second will be my backup, as the second and the third one will be my backup in case the first one did not go well. Now, I want to show this because don't only have one plan only. You must have a backup plan in your mind, and you'll be good to go. Well, before I end this, I'm going to give a message to my future self. So in 5 years' time, this is my message for you and to myself. Don't give up. Always work hard. Work smart. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, and don't be afraid to take risks, and don't hold back when you want to learn new ideas. Now, to conclude this, I've managed to have an interesting experience, a good experience in Curtin, Singapore, and I've learned a lot new in enhancing your business mind, on how to make a good reflection, on how to make a good pitch, teamwork, and also critical thinking as well, so it get better for my job later on, and also to showcase the importance of an employability skill, and to showcase my career plan, because one is not enough, so you must have two more for yourself. And that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.